In this video, I'm going to talk about the Lyft XL requirements. I hate YouTubers that ramble on, so let's get right into it. I've already done a video about the regular Lyft requirements. Remember that when it comes to Lyft XL, it's a tier above the Lyft requirements. So it's all the regular requirements plus a couple more. So I'm going to go here. As you can see, this is kind of the general requirements. Remember, it does depend city to state. Each city and state has different requirements. I'm in Austin, Texas right now. At least at the time of this video, I know Texas has very different rules than Los Angeles, which has very different rules than Boston. So keep that in mind. But as you can see, the biggest thing is having an appropriate vehicle age, having, of course, 4 doors or more, having seat belts, kind of all the general requirements when it comes to being a Lyft driver. Now let's go to being a Lyft XL driver. The biggest thing that they really care about, as you can see, and probably not surprising, is if your car seats 6 or more passengers, you're eligible to become a Lyft XL driver and make more money. Lyft XL rides have a higher rate. Not surprising there as well. If I go here, this is for Los Angeles, as you can see, and Catalina Island. I don't even know if there's any Lyfts in Catalina Island, not gonna lie, one of my favorite places to visit as a side note. But anyway though, jumping back into the main point of this video, these are the rates when it comes to being a Lyft driver in the LA area, or in this kind of marked off region. So if I, let's say, go to here, for example, it's about 80 cents per mile. If I go to Lyft XL, it's about $1.20 per mile. So it's about a 50% increase in terms of per mile. Per minute, it's about 22 cents when it comes to Lyft XL. Here, it's only about 12 cents, so that's almost double, right? So when it comes to being a Lyft XL driver, you just make way more money for pretty much the same exact ride. From point A to point B, with all things being equal, you're going to make more money. If you want to become a Lyft XL driver, just make sure you sign up via the app here. Super easy to do so. And the last thing, which I really like, as you can imagine, is you'll only receive regular ride requests if there aren't any Lyft XL requests in your area. I talked about the same exact thing before in my Uber XL requirement video, and that is, the good thing is, if let's say there's no XL rides, you're not sitting around just being like, well, guess I'm just waiting for something. You could still do regular Lyft rides, and if an XL one pops up, boom, you could take that ride. When it comes to being a Lyft XL driver, it's one of the best options simply because you're not really doing anything extra. All you're doing is still going from point A to point B, like I said earlier in this video. However, the difference between having one person in your car and 5 or 6 people in your car, pretty much the same. The only difference is you're making more money, and that's a great win for you because if you think about it, like I said earlier as well, you could do a bunch of XL rides. Let's say there's no XL rides in that given time period. Well, hey, you just go back to doing regular Lyft. You can go back and forth. Lyft XL is one of the best ways to make a ton of money when driving.